All right, so we've been working through how to properly do a cross choke from the mount. So I'm going to give you the details again and do one troubleshoot, and then we'll drill it, and then we'll come back and we'll do our flow on how to get to the mount and finish on our way to the mount. All right, so I'm going to start in the mount. He's got his arms in tight. All I need to do to expose the neck here is I'm going to push up on one of his elbows. As soon as I push up on one of the elbows, I'm going to make a knife hand. I'm going to slide it through, and thumb goes in the collar, and I'm punching the floor. All right? So one more time, we're here. He's nice and tight. I only need a little bit of space, and I slip my hand through. Thumb goes in, punching the floor. Before he hugs me and bridges and rolls me, I'm going to put my head down on this side so I have a base. Then I'm going to come and I'm going to reach on the opposite side of his head as I bring my elbow across his face to turn his head this way. And I'm going to grab a fistful of his gi, bring my chest over his face, sink into the choke until I get the finish where he taps. Loosen this so I don't hurt you. You good? Okay. All right. So one more time, and then we can drill it. I'm pushing up, knife hand, slide in and grip, punch in the floor. All right, before he bridges and rolls me, I base on my head. I elbow strike his face to move his face. I make a fistful right here. Okay, all I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my chest low, and I'm going to bring it right over his face. I widen my base, and I sink into this choke until I finish. And that's it, our cross choke from the mount. All right, so our flow is going to be knee fold pass to the mounted cross choke. So the way I'm going to work this knee fold pass is he's seated. I got to get him to go supine, so go to his back. I like to lead with just one foot so that he doesn't do like a dummy sweep on me and push my hips and then hook my legs. So one foot's forward. I'm going to come down, get the ankles. I scoop them, lift, and put him on his back. Then I push the knees into his chest by putting hands on shins. I'm going to take my right foot, step into the bend of his knee to tilt his legs, and then I'm sitting on the shin here. All right, now I need to take my left leg under this leg. So I'm going to post my hands to the floor, and I'm going to dive my leg through here. Once I get here, I'm getting my underhook. I'm keeping my ribs on top of his hip to keep him from being able to elevate me with this leg. All right, then I'm going to go thumb in here. Once I get my thumb in, I'm going to bring my knee, my top knee, past his knee here. Once my knee comes past, I'm lifting to flatten him back out, basing on my head on this side. I elbow strike to get him to turn. I make a fistful. Bring my chest over, and I sink into this choke to finish him. Do it one more time. Trying to be nice. He's been choked so many times this week. All right, so I don't want to keep strangling him. All right, so leading with one foot, my right foot, my dominant leg, gripping, lift, put him on his back, hands on shins. I step into the bend of his knee, tilting his legs over, and then I'm sitting on his shin. I'm up on the balls of my feet so I can actually base. I don't have to use my hands or anything. All right, that's the way you want to be here. Then when I'm ready to transition to the pass and bring my left leg under his top leg, I'm going to post my hands to the floor, dive through. I get my underhook. I'm keeping my ribs over his hip to keep him from elevating me with sumigashi here. All right, then I'm going to go thumb in. Bring my knee past, lift to flatten him out, base. And then I slide to turn his head, make a fistful, come over, chest over face, sink, and finish my choke. And that is our knee fold pass to the mounted cross choke.